Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick video for you all to discuss hormones, fat loss. I briefly mentioned it in the other video I posted the other day when we were talking about why fat loss stops happening. And I think as women, we try and blame our hormones for a lot of things, but it's not fundamentally the reason why we stop losing weight. So even if you've got thyroid problems, or you go through the menopause, or you suffer with PCOS, which is an example I'm using today, it's not the reason that you're gaining weight, and it's also not the reason that it's stopping you losing weight. It's a very complex multitude of things, which hopefully you've all got the gist of throughout the last few weeks. So, polycystic ovarian syndrome is, they're trying to refer to it now as metabolic reproductive syndrome, but basically all that means is our brain and the messages that it's trying to send to our ovaries or other hormones is faulty. So there's a bit of a shortcut going on, so the message isn't getting through, and they're not doing kind of what they need to. It's the same with the thyroid. So signaling's gone wrong somewhere, the Wi-Fi's gone down, we're kind of out of sync, and what you've got to think about is any message or fuel that is trying to get somewhere is stuck. So the body just kind of grabs it and takes it to store it wherever it can. In this case, it's going to be, where's my pen? In the case of the faulty signals, it could go and get stored in your muscles. So if you lift weights quite often, the fuel's probably going to get carried there. Otherwise, it goes to your fat cells for use at a later date, and that is kind of how it works. It's not to say that the food you eat or the macronutrients, so your carbs, your fats, your protein, turns into fat. It's just how the body transports it through your body to get that energy somewhere where it can store it for the time being. So that's what happens there. Polycystic ovarian syndrome means that a female has either got cysts on their ovaries, high levels of androgens, which is a male-based hormone and leads to baldness. And often we either don't get periods or we suffer with irregular periods. Usually if a female has two of those, we tend to go down the route that they've got PCOS, but it's not the reason you stop losing fat or start gaining weight. What is understood about it is weight gain can worsen the symptoms and weight loss can improve the symptoms that you have, but the same is said for obesity and other health conditions. The moment you start living a more active lifestyle and controlling how many calories you consume, any impaired health markers will lower. That goes for cholesterol as well. So if you start being more active and allowing your body to use more energy throughout the day, whilst also watching what you eat and making sure you're eating for hunger, or for fuel in your workouts, or for just enjoyment and under control, we can improve a whole host of things. So PCOS is not the cause and it's not the cure for anything. Even if you've got an overactive thyroid, you just need more energy. If you've got an underactive thyroid, you just need to control the amount of calories that you're consuming. It is a quick video because it's something more complex than anybody can ever try and tell you. Your shakes, your aloe vera, your medications aren't going to solve it. Going on the pill isn't going to solve it. It can offer a little bit of control, but we still need to get into place ways we can manage our emotions, ways we can manage our hunger levels, and just cope with everyday stresses. If we can deal with all those without food and only eat when we're hungry and eat foods that we enjoy and that we want without any negative effects to them, then we're going to manage any weight gain or stubborn fat loss. Hope that helped. It's not the answer some people will be looking for, but fundamentally, to lose fat, we want to be lifting weights, we want to be moving, we want to check our emotions, we want to make sure that we're in a positive state of mind every single day, or at least getting ourselves there, and just doing what's considered beneficial to your body. Protein, fibre, vegetables, lots of water, and enjoy those tasty, sugary, fatty foods. Get me a donut.